galaxy! What a perfect game! Hey everybody allihopa! And welcome to today's Super Galaxy video. Today is in English because this video is we are gonna read Rosalinas story book. And it's in English, I don't want to translate it to Swedish. So today we are going to talk English. I'm awfully sorry, this is going to be bad English. Very bad. But we're on 120 star file because I have 100%. What is percent on English? Det är swingiskt. Svengelska. And 9,900 stars, blah blah blah. That's just because we are gonna unlock every chapter in the storybook. So we begin to read. Oh! So many Lumas and Rosalina in the middle. Let us begin. And now we're gonna read the storybook, the whole video. Chapter 1, The Closet Duo. Our story begins a very long time ago. The young girl, one day this girl spotted a rusted spaceship holding a small star child. What's your name? Are you lost? The girl asked the star child. I'm Luma. I'm waiting for Mama. She's coming for me on a comet, said the star child. Wait, I don't read the... Oh, don't worry, I'll wait with you, the little girl promised Luma. At nightfall, the girl borrowed her father's telescope to peer into the sky. She looked and looked, and saw nothing. Hours turned into day and then years, but still the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and asked to Luma. If we stay here I'll be a lonely old lady soon. But then she had an idea. Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves? That's a dumb idea. No! Chapter 2, Starbits. Days passed with no sight of the comet or even a single planet. Instead, asteroids extended for us far. If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam, said the girl about rumble of her belly. Ooh, she's hungry. Before they left, she packed all their assistants: telescope, butterfly net, stuffed body, bird, milk, jam, and Sprite flower tea. But that's not what I'm gonna pack. Put my packet. I forgot to bring water. At this, Luma burst into gales of laughter. The girl began to pout. As long as I have Starbit, I'll be fine, said Luma. What's up? The girl should stay bad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh. The girl couldn't help to join in. Alright, maybe just a nibble. Nibble? Little? Or what? Leaning out of the ship, the pair began to collect Starbits with the girl's death. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. Okej, det här kommer faktiskt vara svenska när jag pratar bara. Vi kör på det istället, det blir bättre så. The Starbits taste like honey. Va? Det verkar inget sense! Chapter 3, The Comet. A beam of light passed through the ship's window. Thinking it was the morning sun, the girl peered through the window, only to find the tall blue comet shimmer at her. Ooh! The little girl shocked at sleeping. Luma, wait! The shadow is still existing. We have to get to the comet. The pair decided on the comet and found that it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but Luma's body was nowhere to be found. X house, the little girl sat down with a flap, utterly unable to take another step. Look! Peering down the icy ground where Lumas was painting, the girl suddenly noticed cluster of starbits and seen in the ice. Pretty good, huh? Finding starbits is my speciality, said Luma beaming. Alltså varför hittar de starbits? De borde leta efter lite bättre grejer än starbits. There's ice here, but it's so warm. I bet there's water here too. The two decided to stay on the comet for a while. Åh herregud, ska jag inte våga hallå kometen. Riding on turn of the comet, the pair continued their search for Luma's mother. Alltså vi ska läsa fulla historien idag. Så det här är mycket läsa det. Bara den här boken. Chapter 4, The Dream. One night the girl dreamed about her own mother. What are you doing? She asked her mother, returning back. Det här är Rosalina. Men Rosalina var barnet. Antingen ena eller andra. Without turning, her mother replies, don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night. Vad vi sån här. Åh herregud vilken fult barn. A wave of sadness washed over the girl. What about them? What about that? It rains and I can't see the sun or the moon. Her mother followed a moment before responding. I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry. Vad djupt det här var. Vad sorgligt. Was I wait? The girl face was done with tears. You have starbits in your eyes, said Luma to the girl. With her face, the girl replied, those are tears, not starbits. I'm crying because I never see your mother again. At this, Luma began to cry through. Mama, oh mama. The pair traveled through the starry skies. They fought many other comets. None of them hey, Luma's mother. Luma was disappointed. No, Luma. The rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying, the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. I'll give you a present. I'll give you a present if you stop. The girl closed her eyes and said, gently, I'll take care of you. With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. Chapter 5, Home. Home, sweet home. The kitchen will go here and the library will go over there, the girl said bustily to herself. Well, put the gate here. De bygger observatoriet. Ever since the girl took Luma. Fasta, jag hatar, jag trycker! The kitchen will go here and... jag råkar trycka bakåt. Ever since Luma under her care. See busting about the year's peace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out the starbits weren't the only thing buried in the ice. There was a tools of furniture, unlikely and they have ever seen, and the girl used it to build a home. Alltså det där kommer vara så himla ensam. Looking at the complete house, Luma remarked. Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us? With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain and gate, it was hardly special, but still something seemed to be missing. And family. If only my father, brother and mother were here, the girl said, whispering. Indeed, the house was too large for the two small residents. Ja, varför gör de inte bara ett mindre hus? The night clouded to your favorite body, close to your heart. The girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6, Friends. Men vad kan vi inte där? Det vet jag faktiskt inte. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet another Luma of the same color emerged. Do you two know each other? The girl asking for two Lumas. Deeply. Despite the girl's excitement, they seem uneasy. The two Lumas neither draw closer, near back, or away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. Mama! At once, the surprised Luma was purred back. Mama! 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 The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any sign of her stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh. Alltså jag kan inte uttala det, jag är jättedålig. And that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly more Lumas began to pop out from the apricot planet. They were a different color, but they all shouted the same thing. Mama! The sight of all the shooty Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all the children? The Luma was stared blankly as he dotted over laughing. I guess we have to name each and every one of you. Herregud vad lång tid det kommer ta. Tomorrow, once he has finished naming them all. Herregud, det är lika jobbigt som nämna alla Pokémons. She will begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. Chapter 7, the telescope. After seeing their hundreds of comets, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was. That's where she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated in the sky. It was smaller than a starbase. How strange, it's so far away, but it feels so close. Her father did a telescope. She twisted the knob of the telescope, and the blue grew until she could make a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seems very familiar there. Hyrule! Zooming even closer, the terrace on the hill come to view. I used to stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up the hill and took off the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would slide down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on bright and windy days. And I want to go home right now! The girl burst of tears and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I want to go home, I want to go back in my house by the hill, I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears. Herregud alltså vilken inlevelse. But I know she's not here. I knew all alone she wasn't out here in the sky. Because she's living under a tree on the hill. Free. The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and the hush fell over the area. Vad säger vi där gråt inlevelse där då? Chapter 8, The Wish. Through the usually quiet cherry, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she is a part of you. That means she always close by. It's like me. I love starbase because they remind me of my mama. No, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. I only looked flickered across Luma's face, but this was soon replaced by a weird grin. I have an idea, alltså där ansiktet stirrar in själ. I will transform into a comet, a story comet that can carry you all on his journey. With that, Luma turned a band of white, zeroed high into the sky, and just quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook and a bright light poured over the crater that the Lumas had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail, and the Luma emerged reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny is as Lumas to transform into different things, said a red Luma, who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we become all those things. When I grow up, I want to become a star. That makes someone special. I mean, vad fasen jag tyckte! Special. Smile, said the green Luma. A blue Luma is shimmering. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All of the Lumas together said, no more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl, in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day, Starbits no longer fell from the girl's tears. The comet sea formed for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing furtively behind it. Final chapter, family. Okej, vi kör sista kapitlet då. Vi kör här, det blir länge avsnitt. With its many lumas, the telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new Luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, alright everyone, let's make a cake. A cake sprinkled with star bits, then it will be a star cake. Hon låter precis som en peach nu. Hon låter som peach. Now let us bake a delicious cake. The Lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Luma scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, this is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And then they do leave. I see them off with a smile, because that's what makes the mother happiest. Then that night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light unloaded her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years. Jag bara, alltså jag får lite hemlängtan ibland. Vi åker dit varenda 100 år. Vad är det värsta som kan hända? To nap in my favorite sleeping nook. Är det enda vi ser? Ett träd. Och vi ser vad som har förändrats under 100 åren. The comet carrying the Lumas and the girl continues on his journey to this very day. With more family members in tow than can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years. Its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end. Vilken fin story. Det här avsnittet kanske blir lite längre, men det var faktiskt värt det. Vilken bra story alltså, vad spännande. That's all, my story is finished. Så var det var, Rosalina. Vilken mindblowing. Men ja, man kan läsa boken nu också. Men i nästa avsnitt så ska det faktiskt hända. Det händer i nästa avsnitt att vi ska till the center of the universe. Där har vi det. The center of the universe. Där ska det vara. Visst, nu ser vi vad jag har klarat den. Men det är för att vi får en halv fil. Men jag tror att jag vill säga att ni ska skriva och kommentarer. Ni ska dela video och prenumerera mina. Så här för nästa video. Så jag ska Max så. Hej då! Jag har aldrig läst den riktiga boken. Alltså fulla. Jag har för mig flera kapitel i Wii-versionen. För jag har för mig att 11, 12, 13 kapitel. Men det var typ 8, 9 kapitel. Det är lite konstigt. Men boken är bra så jag bryr mig inte. Det var en bra historia. Lite background story om Rosalina. Och nu är hon gud innan.